We're here to tell the story of the showgirl, of every color, size, and shape and age. They decorate the show by moving to and fro. And oh, there was a time they were the rage. They traveled to the city we call Vegas, prepared to entertain the folks unclad. Goodbye to mom and pop, they made it to the top by cashing in on every gift they had. Pretty legs, great big knockers, that's what sells them tickets at the door. Pretty legs and great big knockers, honey, these are real showstoppers. That's what keeps them coming back for more. Pretty legs, great big knockers, that's what makes them spend a little more. Take the ballad, take the rockers, pretty legs and great big knockers, that's what keeps them coming back for more. Time to meet a very special lady, the spring chicken, she can kick and twirl. At 93 she's on the go, here despite her vertigo, the oldest living showgirl in the world. My life was like a purple feathered boa, a G-string and some tasteful nudity. Then one day wardrobe said, hey, put this on your head. It's only half the size of Tennessee. I've been around since Vegas was invented, and I've worn every costume that they've got. Though some of them were large, this thing's a fucking barge. And have I mentioned, holy shit, it's hot. Here I am, no need to search, up here on my feathered perch, sweating like a whore in church. Boy, it's hot in here. Air so thick I cannot breathe, hotter than Tel Aviv. If I drop dead, I know you'll breathe. Boy, it's hot in here. Every time I'm all dressed up and looking like a queen, temperatures climb to the top and I'm emitting steam. It's as hot as it can be, 90 plus, just like me. What's under here you wanna see? It's hot in here. I'll never forget it, you know. I was getting ready for bed one night with my boyfriend Ernie. Caught a glimpse of myself in the mirror. I said, oh my God, Ernie, look at me. I'm approaching the age of 93. My face has more lines than Disney World. My bosoms have gone so far south, they're speaking Spanish. And my tuchus has fallen and it can't get up. Say something positive to cheer me up. Well, said Ernie, there's nothing wrong with your eyesight. Boy, it's hot in here. I'll never never forget it, you know. I was brown bagging it with my girlfriend Clementine. We were sitting on a park bench, sharing a tuna fish sandwich. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, a man comes and stands in front of us, opens his trench coat, and flashes us. Clementine immediately had a stroke. Unfortunately, my hand couldn't reach that far.
Boy, it's hot in here.
I'll never forget it, you know. I was downtown shopping with my girlfriend Clementine. The salesman invited her into the changing room for a quickie. Without batting an eyelash, Clementine said, "Why don't we make it a Yankee?" The salesman was flummoxed. He says, "What's a Yankee?" "Oh," says Clementine, "it's just like a quickie, but you do it yourself."
Boy, it's hot in here.
I'll never forget it, you know. My boyfriend Ernie was away on retreat, searching for his inner child, when I discovered I was in need of physical attention. So I rushed on down to the Saints Be Praised nursing home, where I can still turn a head or two. Sure enough, there was old Mr. Kornfeld. He said to me, "Soph, tonight's the night we have relations." Well, we had them. We were laying in bed afterwards, basking in the afterglow and sharing a pell-mell. He said to me, "Soph, if I had known you were a virgin, I would have been so much more gentle with you." And I said, "Well, if I had known you could still get it up, I would have taken off my pantyhose."
Boy, it's hot in here. Outdoors in a steady breeze.
I'm cool and feeling great.
When she gets on stage again,
I start to incubate. Oh! I'll never forget it, you know. My girlfriend Clementine, at the age of 89, decided she needed a little more excitement in her life. Decided she wanted to join the Hells Angels Bikers Club. She sashayed up to a big scary-looking guy and said, "Young man, I would like to join your organization." "Don't be silly, old lady," he said. "We're the toughest gang in the whole state, and you can't join unless you drink." "Oh, no problem," says Clementine. "I knock back 8 or 10 shots every night after playing pool with the boys." "You gotta smoke too," says the biker. "Oh," says Clementine, "does marijuana count? Because I burn 2 or 3 doobies every night after playing pool with the boys." Well, now the biker's starting to get a little anxious. Beads of sweat are forming under that mustache. He says, "You don't get it, old lady. We're the toughest gang in the whole state. Most of us have been in jail. Have you ever been picked up by the fuzz?" "No," says Clementine, "but I've been swung around by the tits a few times."
boy, it's hot in here.
I'll never forget it, you know. My boyfriend Ernie said to me, "Soph, if you could learn to cook, we could fire the chef." I said, "Ernie, if you could learn to fuck, we could fire the chauffeur." Oh, I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed. Salty songs and dirty jokes put my daughter through private school. Oh, but it does take a toll on you. Oh my God, I'm exhausted. 2 years of this. How does anybody do this day after day, week after week, month after month, year after year? Come back, Celine, all is forgiven. Oh my God. Cher, Elton, anybody. Donnie and Marie, cross the fucking street. Help me out. Oh, Lord have mercy. All right. Oh, it's coming, I know. Oh. I know what you're thinking. Oh my God, they couldn't pay me enough. Yes, they can. I'll never forget it, you know. I was walking my Chihuahua puddles with my girlfriend Clementine and her Doberman pinscher. we came to a bar, and Clementine said, ooh, let's go in for a pick-me-up. I said, Clementine, we cannot go into a bar with these goddamn dogs. She said, don't be such a stick in the mud. Follow my lead. And she put on a pair of dark glasses, and she and the Doberman Pinscher walked into the bar. The bouncer stopped her. He said, sorry, lady, no dogs allowed. She said, you don't understand. This is my seeing eye dog. The bouncer was stunned. He said, a Doberman Pinscher? Yes, says Clementine. They're using them now, and they're very good. Well, he let her in. So I figured, what the hell? I put on the dark glasses. I got the Chihuahua by the leash. I walk into the bar. The bouncer stops me. He says, sorry, lady, no dogs allowed. I said, you don't understand. This is my seeing eye dog. The bouncer was stunned. He said, a Chihuahua? I said, they gave me a fucking Chihuahua? Pretty leg, red knocker, 93 is bigger than before. Here's the truth, it ain't no curse. Had a little touch of surgery. That's what keeps them coming back. That's what keeps them coming back. That's what keeps them coming back. You know, I've been telling these jokes for 40 years. Oh my God, no, please, I only bring it up because I want to point out to you that I've been telling them for 40 years and you've been laughing at them for 40 years. Oh my God, even though you heard them a million times, you laugh anyway. If that isn't unconditional love, I don't know what is. So thank you so much for all the joy you've given me back across the full life.